This is war. Who would build a cart? Why are there many unbelieving believers and believing unbelievers of the kingdom in our time? Someone says, well, they just want to focus on the natural world rather than the supernatural. That's more real to them, the natural. Some others said, they want to enjoy their lives first, test the waters the world holds. Serving God can be quite hard, and perhaps too cold. Or, better still, for the old. I laughed. The real problem is ignorance. People are tied up in blindness, dining and whining in darkness, yet whining about freedom while eating the food of regrets and the irritating lies that feeds on the blood of ignorance. Can't we see? The heart of the world is darkened and needs to be enlightened. Who would build the cart? Who would set the world so full of darkness free? The greatest tool of freedom and transformation in the earth's kingdom is the gospel of Christ. Soldiers of Christ, would we rise and grow to go? It's time to come out of spiritual babyhood, waiting to be fed with milk when the world is dining and dying, waiting for your manifestation. It seems we have been tied in our cocoon, embracing what we call the new model of business tycoons, marketing church buildings to men in the name of invitation explosion, selling the concoction of a mixed gospel. While the true gospel of Christ stirs with deep cravings to be heard and spread abroad in the north, east, west, and south. Ooh, we'll build the cart. Who else if not you and I? Or should I mention the shame that befell me some time ago while preaching to a young, tall, lanky black dude full of ego? You bet his words were like a thin needle pierced into my skin. Do people still preach? Whoa. No one has preached Christ to me in 2 years. I'm surprised you're doing this. Don't ask me what that did to me, because it tore me not apart, but brought me to a new start, to sleep and wake up with only one mandate in mind. Matthew 28:18-19. I've given you power and authority in heaven and on earth. Go and make disciples of all nations. The mandate is to fill the earth with knowledge of the glory of God as waters covers the sea. I'm not about to settle. But my question is again, who will build the cart from his chains, stains, pains, and shackles of daggles about to hit the bottom rock when there's a solid rock to stand on? We must not settle. This is war. Wake up, preacher girl. Wake up, preacher boy. Awaken the anointed one God has called to preach glad tidings. Stir your heart to dance to the one desire that burns in the heart of your Father. The music of souls and disciples rising as kingdom soldiers to face the word that besets us, the word to raise and depopulate hell. This is war, and we are not about to settle. We are not ashamed of the gospel of Christ. It's the power of God unto salvation.